My guest today is a makeup guru and she is making history in the beauty industry. She is a beauty and lifestyle content creator who is mainly known for her blush videos, her makeup recommendations, and transitions on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. She began her career in the beauty marketing before stepping in front of the camera as a full-time content creator, and now today she is sitting on the sofa with me. She is a fine babe that is absolutely killing it in the makeup game, but today she is here to spill the tea. So let's welcome to the That's the Tea show, Aisha.
Hi, girl.
Hey, girl.
How
I
are
can't
you?
lie. We've spoken.
Yeah.
We have literally. When did we actually meet properly? Like we met on FaceTime
On FaceTime
last week.
like a few days ago.
But I'm not even capping. I feel like I've known you for time.
We just gelled really, really well.
Off the bat.
Yeah.
Oh my days. Oh, okay.
I
Before
love
we
it.
start gushing over each other, because honestly, I can literally be like, oh my gosh, I love you, I love you.
Oh, God, me too.
On the pod. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the That's the Tea show with me, Miss Tee Moyo. I'm your host, I'm your girl, I am your favorite Zimfluencer, and this is the place to be on a Tuesday evening to sit. So grab a cup of tea and come and chit chat with us on the sofa. And of course, we're going to be spilling the tea with me, you, and my special guest. Because today, let's talk about industry BTS and the story behind the numbers and what these creators really did to get to where they are right now. So let's get into the episode. I feel like this was introduced as an icebreaker, and I feel like we don't need one, but I am curious to hear your opinion.
Okay.
So as you guys already know, on the That's the Tea show, I like to play a game with my guests called Let Me Land, where they're gonna bring controversial, unpopular, mad opinions to the sofa, and we see if they can land this plane exponentially. So Aisha, you got to start the sentence with "Let me land." Let's land this pink plane, shall we?
Okay.
Because I know the plane is pink.
Okay.
I know it's
Exactly.
pink. I know it's
Exactly. Let me land.
Girl,
But waking up early in the morning
don't
doesn't mean that you are any more. I don't even know where I'm going with my sentence. I've forgotten the end of my sentence. But I feel like you know where I'm going. Just because you wake up early in the morning doesn't mean you're any more organized, any more motivated than anyone else. Because I wake up at 6 a.m. and I doom scroll for 2 hours. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean anything.
That's not. Yeah, but that's why. Then why wake up at 6?
I don't know.
No, do you wake up at 6? Do you make the choice to wake up at 6?
I make the choice to wake up.
Oh no, that's your problem.
At 6.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because I'm like, oh, I'll wake up early. I've got more to do with my day. But then I spend 2 hours just editing, scrolling, and then I get up and then I brush my teeth. So who really has missed out?
No,
and a lot of
you
people
are an anomaly. That's terrible.
Really?
No one purposely Nah. Let me even look at my. I'm better than you because I wake up at 5 a.m. I'm better than you.
No, you're not.
Because I wake up at 5. I wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Do you?
I'm better than you.
Every day?
I'm better than anybody. Like on a weekday,
Every
Monday
day.
to Friday. I was even.
So what
flexing.
time do you go to bed?
10 p.m.
Really?
10 p.m.
That's
you can't,
good.
You can't call me after like 10:30 unless someone's dying.
Oh,
you can't
and
call me
so
after
you're
10.
strict with it
I'm
too.
strict with it. Even
Okay,
for,
you know
for
what?
the right person, sometimes I might. But even
Wink.
I will always have a conversation and be like, look, it's been great, it's been fun, I've been enjoying speaking to you, but
I need to be like that because that's where my downfall is. I'll be like, oh, I need to wake up early tomorrow.
and then
But then I'll go to bed at 1 a.m.
why? But you know what's gonna happen. This is my issue with people that do that. It's the same results you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's the same thing every single
Yeah,
time.
it is. But
When
I still
you try
do it.
Do you know what? If you try it, I realized because basically I knew in my heart I was an early riser, but before 2 years ago, I could never wake up before 7 a.m.
Oh.
I just couldn't. Like, it was a struggle. And then my friend, I joined a new church which did 5 a.m. prayer calls.
Right.
And because I couldn't stay awake, I had to be walking around. I'd be hula hooping.
Okay.
In the name of Jesus,
yeah,
Lord
to
Christ,
keep you
thank
awake.
Just
yeah,
keep me
yeah.
awake. Then it turned into going to the gym at 5:30, and then it just turned into waking up at 5.
Damn.
I start my day.
At the crack of dawn.
Even today, someone was like to me, I was texting on the phone, doing our chatting, and you know what? And he was like, oh, I said, I already did my 10K steps. And he said, what? This is at 8 a.m. in the morning. He said, "What?" And I sent him the screenshot. And he's like, "Bro, I'm mad proud of you." I said,
Yeah, exactly.
so I'm better than you. I'm better. The day is longer.
You know what? You're doing it right. I'm not doing it right. That's why I said it's an unpopular opinion. Because
But why? Okay, just explain to me why. So why get up that early? If it is the purpose of me getting up early is just to fit everything in my day.
It's more so because I have a allocated time slot between 7:30 and 9:30 to post on TikTok.
Okay.
And 9 times out of 10, I've either filmed the night before or there's like a few little adjustments I need to make to my video before posting.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'll wake up at 6. I'll get myself into it. I'll probably fall back asleep, wake up properly at 7.
Okay, so you even wake up. It's not even the real wake up. It's just the pre-wake up.
It's just the pre-wake up.
I'm better than you.
She said, point blank period.
You see this let me land? I've kicked you out the plane. I've landed this plane. Guys,
You're the captain now.
No word. I think the key to part of my success is the fact that I wake up early.
Yeah.
Because people are like, how do you have time to do everything? I just start my day.
Yeah,
really,
that's
really
crazy. I can't do 5 a.m. man. That's too much.
You'd be surprised.
But it's because I go to bed late. That's why.
Words. I'm gonna now start checking in. You need to. My Alexa at 9:30 p.m. every night. This is your reminder. Start winding down and get ready for bed.
No
every
way.
Every weekday.
I even have a wind down thing on my phone.
You dismiss it.
But
I bet you even swipe it.
I ignore it.
It's not. It's a health thing, and because I'm into fitness these days.
Yeah, see, I'm not there yet.
When you get there, I promise you, you'll be strict with your. I like my sleep too much.
But sleep is a vital part of the health journey. They say you have to have a good amount of sleep, go to bed on time, wake up on time, etc.
There's no point in waking up at 5 if I went to bed at 1.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm dead to the world. But I think I landed that.
You landed the plane. It's okay.
I think I got us there safely. The passengers are clapping for me. But girl, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh my days. So you, in your intro,
yep,
you are a full-time content creator, babes.
Yes.
When did we celebrate?
1 year.
Yeah.
2 months ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
so July, middle of July is when we celebrated a year full time.
Wow.
Which is crazy.
How did we even get from doing this full time? Okay, let's actually break down. What does it mean to be a full-time content?
So a full-time
creator?
content creator is when you are self-employed. All of the money that you make in terms of working comes from your paid jobs as a content creator.
That's crazy.
So
there's no side hustle.
There's no side. This is the side hustle.
This is the side, the main.
Is the
dessert,
the dessert,
the entree,
the
all
drinks,
of it, the appetizers.
Literally.
Very good. Wow.
Crazy.
So just before you became full-time, what was it that you were doing before?
So I worked full-time for a beauty brand called Rimmel London. I was there for 2.5 years.
Is that because you're worth it?
Maybe.
Maybe it's
wrong brand, but it's okay. It's okay. That's Maybelline.
Wait.
Yeah, you said yeah.
So
Maybe
wait, which one is the one with?
Not you even. Wait, you are too cheeky.
No, but you know what I'm
Live
talking
the
about.
London look.
Okay. Oh, let's get the London look. Okay, let me even stop talking. Please continue. Let me even shut my mouth.
Finished.
Please continue. But you understood what I was
I
asking.
knew where you were going.
You knew where I was going with
Yeah,
this.
it's okay. But yeah, I basically worked there for 2.5 years, and my role was as an in-house content creator. So I basically worked for the brand to create content for their social media pages. Initially, I was hired to do their TikTok page and to mainly do socials on their TikTok.
Really?
And then we moved into Instagram. We also did TikTok lives. We started doing hosting, kind of did a little bit of like shade matching and stuff like that. Learned so much on the job, did so much like training in terms of like public speaking, getting people to buy stuff online, like all of these different things. So it wasn't just making TikToks, it was an actual job. Yeah.
So you was the face. You was the face of them at that time.
Yeah. So for 2.5 years I was the face of Rimmel London. So
that's wild.
I know.
But
it's crazy.
You were getting paid as an employee.
Exactly.
But when they were getting commission from the views and stuff, were you seeing any of that money?
No.
Very good.
Very good. It's okay.
Wow. What was your relationship with them back then versus now that you're doing your own thing? Your own?
So when I first started, I think everyone was very eagle-eyed and excited about it. Like it was a very new role. No other brand. I think Rimmel London were the first brand to hire in-house creators. Wow. So no other brand had done it. A lot of brands were hiring creators, influencers to do their campaigns. Whereas because they did it in-house, not only are they not spending more money, but they're paying us as an employee to do that full time.
True.
So let's say a product was to come out next week. Okay, you're in-house. We already know that it's coming out next week. Get the video done ASAP without the middleman. Wow. So we were doing so much. Like I remember we were able to go to Ireland. We did like a launch in Ireland, basically bringing London to like the Irish market. So we did stuff like that. Met so many incredible people whilst I was there. Maya Jama, Tom Daly, like so many incredible people. Olivia Neal, like it was incredible. Like whilst I was there, I was like sat in rooms with really big people who, if you're part of that creator space, you're like, wow, like I'm now working with you on a serious level.
Okay, I'm curious because I didn't know this. Obviously, we've spoken before, but obviously these guys have given you the platform to get to where you are today. But were there any restrictions that you had because you are not paid as an influencer?
No,
you're one of the. I only ask because at work, it's like
different.
Me when I'm presenting for my company. God bless you guys. You guys are amazing to me.
Period.
You let me ask my questions for my personal socials.
Yeah.
After I've done their work. Were there any like red tape rules like that? Like
100%. So like like I say, it was very eagle-eyed and open-minded in the beginning. And my first year, it was very open. Like there weren't any restrictions really.
Because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, because it was new. It was new. We were the guinea pigs. Like that's just the
benefit.
That's the benefit. We were able to test things out. And then when that first year came up and our contracts needed renewing, we were then given a contract with a list of 20 plus brands that we were either not allowed to work with at all, or we needed approval first before working with them. Now, in that first year of me working at Rimmel, I'd probably say is the year that I grew my socials the most. And so it kind of went from that list meaning little to nothing to then being like,
this is now restricted.
Like damn, I can't literally like I can't work with who I want to work with. Even to the point where till now, well, I'll say till now because I still need to check in with my manager and see where I go on. But like big brands like L'Oreal, I think I was blacklisted because I worked at Rimmel. So whilst I was there, they never reached out. Well, they did reach out, but then I told them I worked at Rimmel and then they just never reached out again.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. So yeah, I definitely say the restrictions were there. I don't feel like it built any animosity for myself against the brand. I don't actually. I think part of me was just like, it's part of the job. Like, you know that you're working for a brand. You can't really be too mad about it. Like, talk to your manager, see what you can and can't do. And there were things that I could do. So I wasn't completely restricted. But I definitely say in the beginning, the relationship was good. But a year on, I don't really speak to the team as much anymore. So, you know, the ship has sailed.
Which
is fine.
And
it's life. Yeah,
no,
it's life.
It's so true. Do you know, I'm so fascinated by that because I think I'm in that stage now. Obviously, I work for Heat and Closer magazine. I do their social media content, and I'm sometimes asked to come just on my own as a presenter for other brands and things.
I love that.
When you're an employee, it's very different to when you've been called outside. It's almost if I was called outside, you asked me to be here.
Yeah, like you trained me.
But when I find that, that's what I wanted to say. It was when you were listing the rules. I always find that contracts are always because someone did something or something happened to make you put that rule in place.
It's true.
The reason why I asked everyone, all my guests to come 30 minutes early is because somebody came an hour and a half late and I thought, do you know what?
Let me just.
So the first year, it's always the guinea pigs. And at the moment, my first brand collaboration with lastminute.com. And it's such a weird time to be in a program where it's the first time. Everything is, there's teething problems. Things are happening. I know next year when they renew our contracts, there's going to be T's and C's. There's going to be T's and C's. I'm like, okay, I know why that was put in there. So obviously you've left now. Just before you left, what was your checklist, or what were the circumstances that made you think, okay, it's time to fly solo? And I just want to know, like, followers. What was your work life like?
So I think it was more. So at the time of me leaving, I believe I was on between 55 and 60K. So I didn't have a lot. But a lot at the same time. So I think for myself, my checklist was almost, okay, I think I started 2024 and I said to myself, I'm going to give myself 3 months. And I want to see what I can do. Well, I had a conversation with my sister. Shout out my sister, because she's the one who was like to me, you can do this full time. Like, she really instilled it in me. She was like, look at what you're doing already.
It's so true.
Like, you've been doing it for a year and a half, nearly 2 years. What's to
you're
say
not
you can't
already
do it by
doing it.
yourself?
Yeah.
So she was like, okay, give yourself 3 months and see what you can do. So my checklist was, can I make the same amount of income as I make doing my full-time job in the same month? Is that possible? That's the first check. The second check was, how many opportunities are coming in every month? Would it subside as a job by itself and not just being a side hustle? Because right now it's looking like extra money, but can it be money? So that was another thing.
Okay.
And I definitely say the third one was just the restrictions were getting to that point now where obviously it's a full-time job, so you're working 9 to 5, but now you're being invited to go to events.
It's the 5 to 9 after the 9
yeah. So they're inviting you to come to events. And now that I do it full-time, I realize a lot of these events are during the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So I would be using my my annual leave to book off days to go to events. Or I'd be booking my annual day half days so I could go for shoots.
Yeah.
And then what ended up happening was I was running out of annual leave days.
That 29, that 28,
it's gone.
It's
gone.
Excluding bank holidays.
Literally, it goes quick.
Oh, no.
So I think for myself, it was like, okay, all of these things combined, let's think about this logically. The 3-month mark came up. I was just a bit too scared. I said, hey, it's too soon.
If this doesn't happen by then,
Yeah.
I'm walking out. And it's
Never
the night
mind.
before,
Yeah.
you're thinking,
Maybe we'll push it
maybe
again.
I was a bit hasty.
So I was like, okay, 4 months. Pushed it back to 4 months.
Okay.
I was like, okay. Pushed it back to 5 months. Pushed it back to 6 months. And I was literally like, you know what? At the 6-month mark, we'd gotten to halfway through the year. And I think I'd gone on holiday and I deeped like, I could actually do this. I can work from anywhere.
Yeah.
Really and truly.
Yeah.
Just need to take my phone, my camera, whatever it is with me.
Do what needs to be
Film, post, edit, etc. I can do it from anywhere. I think I kind of like deeped, like I actually could do this full time. And then the week after I came back, I got an invite for a brand trip, Benefit Cosmetics. In my emails, I was still self-managed at that time. So I saw the email and it was like a light bulb went off. I was like,
kind of signs. When I say God send me a sign,
right?
Those are the kind of signs I'm talking about.
That was a sign, and more specific to the point that Benefit was on that list of brands that I couldn't work with.
That you get my 2 weeks, you get my 2 days notice right then and
right,
there.
Literally,
right then
received
and there.
the email on the Thursday. I handed in my resignation the following, literally the next day on the Friday, and it was a wrap.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was like, one, I don't have enough annual leave days to go on the brand trip, so
I'm not saying
and I'm not going on the brand trip.
I'm not gonna lie.
So
I'm not gonna lie. You'd see the snaps. Everyone's getting blocked that day. In fact, you're not getting blocked. See, I'm gonna do it with my chest.
No, you're gonna see it.
Wow.
So yeah, literally.
Wow.
So when I ended up leaving, which would have been again July last year, so a month after I handed in resignation, finally left, I literally kick-started my full-time career on that brand trip. It was like everything about the timing of it was beautiful. That's like amazing. I literally left the job. I want to say it was a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Went to like my last work related event on I think it was like on a Thursday, and then I literally went to the brand trip on the Monday.
So it was like that.
It was like
waiting
that.
For you to
yeah,
sweep you up
literally. So it was like I hit the ground running, and the rest was history.
This is amazing. And going back to your list, and I'm actually going to clip that and have it as something as a reminder, because I think I am in that stage where I need to write down a list. This needs to happen. This happen.
Yep.
Had you checked off those things? Were you getting in the money was making? Okay.
Yeah. Wow. It got to a point where I was like, I think what made me initially look at finance was the year prior. I looked at what my income was in terms of like my contracted hours and how much I was getting paid for that. And then I basically put it alongside my invoices for 2023.
Oh, so because obviously when you get paid 9 to 5, it's the same time. But
exactly.
If you actually add up everything.
So I literally had wages for full-time job on one side and then my invoices for 2023 on the other side. And I said to myself, I am 5K short of making what I make in a year at my full-time job. Why and do you know what it was? In my head, I was like, well, if I'm doing this on the side right now.
Can you imagine what it would be if I was doing it full time?
Working with the brands I want to work with that have the budget because they're not on that list. And that's when it kind of like clicked for me that actually maybe I could do this. I could do this.
Actually, I can't lie. On a G thing, I like to use the word sidebar. Sidebar. I think this is one of the best, my favorite episodes so far, season 2.
Oh God,
I'm sitting here. I'm actually in awe because it's actually making sense.
Yeah.
I never thought about it like that. Obviously, we can't negate the fact that your invoice. See, this is where I have the issue. At least with your wages, you know that 28th, my favorite number is 28th because that's when the money hits my account.
Money is coming.
That's what I know. In fact, I'm even more generous around the 28th, 29th, the 30th.
Literally.
You want to go out?
Wanna go out? Let's go.
End
of the month? Yeah, let's go.
You see the week before that, hey guys.
Forget about it.
But if you're looking at it, I've never sat and looked at it in hindsight.
Yeah.
And I think my career at the moment is still side hustle. It's still making life cushy.
Girl, I'm telling you, it's not even that it happened straight away because when I first started, I want to say I started taking my content creation journey more seriously maybe 2021.
Okay, just after lockdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I started my job at Rimmel 2022. Okay. And I think when I started taking it a bit more seriously it was slow. Like I think a lot of people will probably look at me now and be like, oh my God, she's done so much. She does this, she does that. And it's like, no, but you weren't there in the beginning when it was cricket.
You didn't know. You
when it was cricket, I was posting, nobody was liking. They might have seen me in person. Oh yeah, I saw
did you like it?
See little videos that you're making. Oh, don't get me started.
Don't even that, because that one will even get me triggered.
No, for real. But in the beginning, it was slow. So I think I'm also, how would I describe it? I'm open-minded to the fact that I'm not going to get the success that I want for myself overnight. Okay. I'm very appreciative to the fact that it's probably going to take a bit of time because you want more for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. The goal is high.
Literally. Yeah. And so because I'm aware of that, in the beginning, as much as I was like, damn, this ain't working. When I look back to 2021 me compared to 2025 me, and think that was only 4 years ago.
That's crazy.
It's taken you 4 years to get to this point. Girl, clap for yourself. Yeah. Like, just give it time. And that's why I keep on telling people, be patient. Like, your time is completely different to everybody else's time. True. Trust the process. Keep working, keep posting, keep doing what you need to do. Because eventually, the ground is going to shake.
Word.
The ground will shake.
Do you know who I serve?
Literally, do you know who I serve?
Do you know the God that I serve?
Literally. Oh are you aware of him?
Do you get the same one that parts Red Sea?
Honestly, don't play with me. Don't play.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm looking at you now. Your makeup. By the way, guys, I met her today in person for the first time today. Girl. No. This is my first time seeing. No, do you know you had your camera off? No,
I did.
Guys.
I had my camera off because I was looking dusty.
No, guys. Let me paint you a picture. Let me paint you a picture of how we actually met. So I'm looking for a variety of guests. You know, obviously season 2. I want DJs. I want presenters. I want dancers. I want a mix.
A mixture.
I go to Afro Nation. I followed you on Instagram first. Yeah. Because you had some really good advice as a content creator. How to build. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, we'll be implementing for 2026.
Period.
And then I go to Afro Nation, guys. Man, I'm drinking. I'm having the time of my life. And then I see your face on the billboard. And then I'm like, I need her. I want her on the pod. And then I messaged you. I can't remember what month.
You messaged me. It was before Afro Nation.
Yeah.
So you must have messaged. I want to say you messaged me May.
Yeah, but on the basis of liking your content. And then I saw your Afro Nation. I said, okay, God, you've now put this girl in front of me. I have to get you. Yeah. But you were like, you wanted me to message you in September.
Because it was a busy time. Yeah. Because we just had
booked and busy.
Yeah. Booked and busy. But we just launched my lip kit. And so it was a bit... So it's a bit busy. Yeah. And so I didn't want to promise. I didn't want to overpromise. Yeah. Because one thing about me is I don't like to be like, oh yeah, let's do something.
Yeah. And I thought you was just being polite.
No, I wasn't.
I thought you were like, you know, sometimes people will be like, yeah, like check back in with me in a year, like in this time, and you're just delaying it. And then you came back. Yeah. And then
I'm a woman of my word, you know.
No, you are.
I really, I try my best to be. Honestly, I don't like to say something if I don't mean it.
And then
I did say to you, I was like, if I didn't want to,
I would have said no. And I need to learn how to do that. I need to stop saying, yeah, I'll think about it. No, I need to just say no if I know I don't want to. And then we had our pre-production chat, but your camera was off. Yeah. So I was like, oh, first, man was on, and now that's what you see.
You know what? I was expecting you to say, are you going to put
I don't care.
You're gonna put your
Honestly,
camera on.
I don't like it when they ask me at work, why on earth am I gonna? I just was like, as long as she knows on the pod, like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, we're gonna be on camera.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't care. Some people message me in the car. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then when I saw you and we met face to face outside, I was like, oh my gosh, this girl's makeup is so nice.
Stop it. Thank
I said,
you.
makeup is so. If you knew how I was stressing today, because I said if I'm gonna sit in front of a makeup babes, I'm actually not gonna shame my family today. But
you're gassing me because I did my makeup on the train. I love doing my makeup on the train.
That just makes me feel like wrong.
Why? Yeah, I love doing my makeup on the train. I got my makeup bag in my bag. You know, just little dish here
How does
and
it
there.
feel to be God's favorite?
You
know me.
If I
didn't leave the house with makeup, it's not coming on. Nah.
It's from the commute. When I used to go to work,
You used to do it on the
I used to do it on the train. And bearing in mind during peak hours as well.
When
so
people
are like this, and I'm.
How long does it take you to do your makeup?
I can, on a good day, I can do it in like 22 minutes, but that's literally the amount of time it takes me to get from my station to the next station. Literally.
Wow.
So then, yeah, it's a bit, but I can do it in 22 minutes, but that would be without mascara and maybe without my lip combo, because I tend to do the lip combo.
Okay,
just before I get there.
Yeah. Me, I'll go without, because you're not going to build up and break down.
Exactly.
When I get there.
Exactly.
And then on a day when you've got all the time in the world, how long do you last?
An hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's me. That's me. No, I can't lie, that's me.
No, and I've deeped it, because before I was like, nah, you could do your makeup in half an hour. And I'm like, actually,
I don't
no.
like to. I like to take my time.
If you want to do it properly.
No word. When I get that man, when I put on my blush, babe, start getting ready.
No, for real.
Like, cause don't bother when I start, because you'll be sitting there when I'm doing my lip liner, babes, hop in the shower when I do my blush. Start getting dressed when I've done my lip liner.
Yeah, I always tell my man, I'm like, when you hear the, just know it's
word. Now it's ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Don't believe me when I say I'm almost ready.
Yeah, and you haven't had
and my lashes on.
I'm lying.
The glue is in it. Yes,
I'm lying.
Okay, I want to know, what has been like the biggest makeup glow up when you first started? What did your makeup used to look like back in the day? And if I can even insert some pictures.
Oh, you know what? Because I want people to appreciate and listen. No, I'll give you the clips, because. So you know what? I didn't start wearing makeup officially until I was 19.
That's so late.
Yeah, and the main reason for that is, you know, I'm a melanated, dark-skinned girl, but where I live in Essex. I wasn't finding my shade anywhere.
No,
so I think it was silly of me to assume I could walk into Boots and Superdrug and find my shade, especially back then.
How naive.
Yeah. So I didn't actually buy my first foundation until my 19th birthday when I was at uni. And I bought a MAC foundation. Yeah.
Oh, you had money.
Yeah. I said student loan.
Some of us started with Primark. No, some of us even started at Claire's.
No, stop.
And we made our way up. I remember going to Kiko for the first time and thinking I made it in this life. Wow, you straight off the bat.
Do you know what? I did buy a sleek makeup the one time I went to an African hair shop. Yeah.
LA Pro Girl Concealer and Sleek.
Girl, this. So I bought the sleek, but it was the wrong shade. So I literally can remember it and envision it in my brain. It sat on my desk for years. I think I bought it when I was 16, but it was too light for me. I just assumed, I looked at the bottle, I said, that's dark enough.
That'll do it. You even put the bottle against the hand.
Yeah, I said,
we'll be all right.
I got home and no, I never wore that foundation.
We're going to insert these pictures so that we can see really how far you've come. That's when you use it as the highlight. No, really and truly.
No, we've come a long way. Like, I'd even say my makeup 3 years ago wasn't that great. Because I was doing my makeup in a way that I felt would be... Thing about makeup, you have to do it to your face.
It's your face. Your face is the canvas.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of us, when we're learning to do our makeup, is like, oh, I want my makeup to look like so-and-so.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like, no, you have to do it to your face. So this person might wear their blush up high, but actually that doesn't suit your face. You need to have it quite low or in the center of your face. And there's all these different things. Like my brows is definitely one thing I feel like has completely changed. The way my makeup is right now.
Okay.
Like I was a big fan of fluffy brows. Honey, I was trying to make Fetch happen. Fetch wasn't happening. It's okay. Fluffy brow isn't for everybody. But I really tried to make
it's all right.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, I love that. I feel like I love makeup.
Yeah,
Since
me
I was a
too.
kid, it's for me, it's art.
Yeah,
It's
man.
been so much fun.
The hours of YouTube that I spent as a
Watching.
teenager just
Oh
watching.
my
Not
days.
that I could get it,
No.
because it was expensive,
Words.
and a lot of it was only available in the States back in the
No,
day.
mums.
I was looking at LA
Oh.
Girl, thinking, where am I going to get LA Girl in Essex?
In Essex.
Where am I going to get that? And I'm from the
No,
countryside.
no
I'm not
words.
from
You're not from
urbanized,
yeah.
urbanized Essex. I'm not from Romford. No.
I love that. Do you know what? I started doing makeup when I was about 15.
Oh my
And I remember on a
God.
Friday after school, I used to come and just, for me, it was the ombre lip.
Oh my
That
gosh.
had me
No.
in a chokehold.
Honestly, I wanted to do it all.
No
but
words.
I couldn't.
The only, to this day, I still can't do a wing eyeliner. Do you know what's
I
mad?
love it.
I know where it's supposed to, I know where it's supposed
But
to go.
what's the problem?
It's just,
You're shaking.
You see the
these hands?
arthritis in these hands.
Are they
God
shaking
forbid,
at
but
you?
It's just, no, it's actually embarrassing. You actually think a toddler did it.
I'm scared.
But that's what I love about makeup, and something that you mentioned and that I can relate to so much is it's about learning your face.
Yeah.
And over time, do you know, my biggest critic of my makeup is my mother.
Oh,
I love you.
it's always the mum.
My
mum
mum
was
used to
like
sell
that.
No, my mum used to, when I got out, she said, I said, do you like my makeup? You look like a porcelain doll.
Yay.
And not even in a nice way. And I was like,
porcelain doll.
porcelain.
Oh, mommy.
I said, Mom.
Mommy.
But now my mom says to me, your makeup looks so nice. Guys, I want to join in. This is what my makeup used to look like. If I tell you jump scare, trigger warning, it's not even funny. Like,
don't worry, girl.
there was just so much.
We've all been there.
And I think the worst part about learning to do your makeup, you might get one thing right. So I think the first thing I got right was my eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't lie, 2016 brows I'll always do 2016
Mine were
brows.
too much, man.
No.
Mine were too bad. They were too
the block.
blocky. Oh. You know what? I even remember this one moment when I was in sixth form, and one of my sixth form friends, she was in the year above me. I posted a picture on Instagram and she DM'd me and she said, Aisha, I think your brows are just a little bit too. I remember reading her DM and thinking,
who does this girl think she is?
who does she think she is?
you know
My
who I
brows
am?
look fine. And I remember looking back. It's archived now.
Okay.
I'll send it to you so you can put it on screen.
Oh, thank you. Even love that.
Because you need the context.
You need to see. You had to be there.
The brow was, oh no, she was definitely right. She was definitely right.
That was a friend. You might not realize.
No, I didn't realize it. I was
This
like,
is
what do you
I'm
know?
saying with makeup. So for me, it was first the brows were right.
Yeah.
And then it was learning foundation. And then it was contour. It's only now that I feel like everything is right at the same time.
Yeah.
Brows might have been really, really nice, but also my skin has come
skin
a
is
long way.
definitely another one.
Skincare, your skincare
definitely
isn't
another
right
one.
underneath, and your skin isn't
Yeah.
like it will make it hard.
Skin is also part of the canvas.
That's right.
So yeah, you gotta look after it.
It's like having a canvas, no. Sometimes my makeup look like Rice Krispie treat
It's okay.
underneath, but it's
It
okay.
gets like that sometimes.
And it's all right.
We're not perfect every day.
But we like how your makeup. The
Thanks,
blush.
yours too, girl.
Which blush should we? Did you? Sorry, say that again one more time.
Yours too, girl. Yeah.
Guys, if
Exactly.
you're talk to me directly.
Yeah.
Blush. What blush are you wearing now? Because
I am wearing.
if you tell me you're wearing 6, I will.
I'm wearing 2.
Okay, that's fine.
I've actually gone a lot lighter than what I genuinely feel like in
Do you have
the
blush
last 3
blindness?
months I've had really bad blush blindness. I was watching one of my videos back and I was like, babes,
Who let me out the house?
we
like this?
need to reel it in.
No, but at the time it actually probably felt
we
really
need
nice.
to reel it in. Reel it in. Yeah. But today I'm using Huda Beauty blush, liquid blush, and then I'm using Trigwell Cosmetics powder blush.
Love it. It's just subtle, the subtlety.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you, girl.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the main event.
Oh,
You mentioned it before. I'm gonna let you announce it.
okay.
What happened? What happened recently?
Oh.
That was a big career milestone that you'd like to share on the That's the T-shirt.
Oh, okay. So your girl launched a lip kit.
You can't just you don't hear that every day. Oh yeah, like what did you do last week? Oh yeah, I launched a whole lip kit.
Okay,
What?
okay. Let's give it the context.
Please
Okay,
tell us the story.
So the story goes.
See what had happened was.
What had happened was, so obviously I've mentioned before the fact that I started wearing makeup late was because of my complexion. So growing up for me, I always found that whenever I went makeup shopping, even up until this day, it was always a struggle to find complexion products for my skin tone.
Yep.
Now we've gotten to a point where we have brands like Fenty Beauty who have 40 plus shades of foundation it shook the table. Everybody decided to wake up.
Gagged.
Right?
Gagged.
So now we can walk into the shop, fine, we can get a foundation, but foundation isn't the only complexion product that exists. There's bronzer, there's lip liner, there's blush. There are so many different things that exist that dark skinned people can't use.
It's true.
So I started a series on my page where I was basically trying to find lip liners for dark skin. Because my thing was, I could only get a lip liner if it cost up of £20 that would work for my skin. And I thought, how silly is that? Because my counterparts can walk into Primark, they can walk into Superdrug, they can walk into Boots, and they can Claire's and get a lip liner for £3 and call it a day.
Must be nice.
In fact, they can buy 5 in one sitting. If I wanted a lip liner, I'd have to buy 1 and pray I didn't lose it on a night out.
Oh my
And pray I didn't lose it on a night out. Otherwise, I would be finished, right?
Words.
So it was beginning to annoy me that I would only be using eyebrow products or eye products for my lips, because that's not what it's intended for. And I know some people will say, yeah, but makeup is subjective. You can use an eyeliner as lip liner, a lip liner as eyeliner, and da-da. Of course you can. I love creative makeup. Of course it's something that you can do. But I think for myself, I was like, but where do we actually call a spade a spade? Why am I using eyeliner as lip liner? That's not what it's intended for.
Yeah.
So I was a brand ambassador for the Beauty Crop. Shout out to Beauty Crop. For about a year and a half, and I was on a shoot with them for a campaign, and the makeup artist on the day was doing my makeup, and I remember saying to him, oh, if you use their eyeliner, you can use it as a lip liner for me so it will show up. And I remember the CEO came over to me and she said, eyeliner? Don't our lip liners work for you? And I said, respectfully, love you guys, but no.
I'll be like, oh, you're cute.
But you know what? She actually said to me recently, like post-launch, she was like, I'm so glad you were honest with me about that. Because there are so many people who wouldn't have the conversation. And I just felt like I was just being honest. Like, I can't use your lip liner. It's truth. It's a fact. So they basically took that on. And behind the scenes, we're coming up with an idea to like make a lip kit. And they contacted me last February saying that they were going to be doing a collab. They didn't know what it was yet, but they definitely wanted me to be on it, etc. And then, yeah, the rest is history. And I'm a lip kit with a Beauty Crop. Period. Makeup collab.
Do you know how insane that is?
It's crazy.
No, but I feel like, number one, that's an amazing achievement to have a lip collab. First of all, guys, if you want to purchase it, it's in the description below.
Link in bio.
Link in bio.
Yeah.
Thank you. But you told me something shocking that at first when you told me, I didn't believe you. Yeah. Please share with the people the stats and the facts that is currently...
So, according to the stats and the facts, I am the first dark-skinned Black creator in the UK to have a makeup collab. Ever.
No, because when you first told me, I said, oh, let me ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Not that we believe in ChatGPT, but I said, no, that's not true.
In terms of makeup, maybe like fashion, like there might be people who've done like a collection with a brand in terms of that perspective.
But we're talking
but
makeup.
An actual makeup product.
Dark skin.
As a dark skinned girl, I'm the very first person to do that. That's crazy. Crazy.
I'm going to ask you honestly. Because like you said, when you said it, the first thing was that, that's not true. When I researched it, they had... UK, remember guys, UK, they came up with Jackie Aina, and I can't remember the...
Was it a knot?
I think, yes, yeah. They're both American.
Yeah.
There's no... Okay, for context, who are some of the black, dark skin and brown skin, who are some of the black UK...
girlies?
Yeah, who are
so
they?
That you'd say like the likes of Uche, Makai, I'd even say like Hannah London, maybe even, I'm trying to think of other people, Trisha Bright.
Right.
The OGs, Liz Live, people who've been doing makeup for years and years and years that I grew up watching. None of them.
Do you know how crazy it is?
None of them. None. Maybe they've done like an edit.
Yeah.
But it's fashion. It's not a product. As in, I'm sat with the brand, we're going through Pantones, we're going through swatches, and I'm helping them create the product shades. Like, we're not talking about one product, two product, we're talking about 4 individual makeup products that I help them create.
Yeah.
In one kit.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. And I can't, I mean, I'm very proud of myself.
As you should
But
be.
it's insane to me that it hasn't been done before.
Do you think that people are deep in it, or do you think it's going over their heads?
I do think it's going over people's heads,
Right.
because I am still a relatively small creator.
This is why. Okay. This
Yeah.
is what it for me is. This is what I'm saying. The math is not mathing. This is if anyone to be the first at anything.
Yeah.
You're getting the shade borough.
Yeah.
Even the shade borough.
Yeah.
Like, people are talking about it.
But no.
But why do you think there's a disconnect between people not really sitting there and really recognizing, like,
the thing is, I've tried to look at it and see what it could potentially be.
Okay.
And there are so many different factors. One, the size of me as a creator. I'm still considered a micro influencer.
Which is insanity, if you ask me.
We'll get there one day. Also, the fact that I'm dark skinned in the UK.
Right.
So that anomaly, I say it's anomaly, but really and truly, the percentage of Black people in the UK is tiny, so small. So when I think about people buying my product in the UK, I need to reach them first.
Right.
I haven't reached them yet.
Okay.
So what I'm finding is, so my product's been out for 3 months now. Wow. The longer it's been out, more people are using it.
Okay.
So it's almost like I've echoed.
And now...
And it's traveling.
That person needs to be like, oh, who you wearing? Which lip kit?
Yeah. So now the echo is coming back.
It's coming back.
And I'm hearing more people are using it. More people are tagging me in their video. I get tagged every single day now.
That's amazing.
Of people using my lip kit. And it's all types of people, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to be for brown and Black people who have struggled to find an affordable lip liner. Because my thing wasn't, we can't get a lip liner. It was the affordability. It was the affordability. Because why are we paying 18, 19, 20 pounds when everybody else is paying £3? And I really wanted us to
this small
go,
because I'm getting my money's worth.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I say you pray you don't lose that, because once it's gone, once it's gone,
and you have to even pray that's even in your shade.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
So I just wanted it to be a thing where someone could open it first time and be like, I can use that.
I can use this. Yeah.
And actually feel like, oh, this is a product I can use.
My mum's.
That's literally it. I've had so many different people, from young people to mature people. Had one message sent to me, I think it was my manager's boyfriend's mum. So many leaks. She basically sent a message saying, can you tell Aisha? I said, thank you. I've lived in the UK for 30 years and I've never found a lip liner that works for me. And I said, wow. Do you know how insane that is?
I'm not even going to list the brands and draw them out, but all the ones that couldn't do it, it took you how long?
How long?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad.
No,
it's mad.
That is crazy.
But, yeah, I feel like people are low-key starting to like, I feel like I'm recognized, but I also feel like, I don't know, I also feel like I don't feel like people are taking me seriously, because it's a small brand. Well, let me not say small brand, because they're in Boots. They're an indie brand.
Okay.
And I think sometimes when it's an indie brand and it's not like a
one of your mainstream,
people are just a bit like, yeah,
they'll turn their nose to it.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're missing out on, because okay, look at me. Do you know who's on my lips right now? You don't know if it's African Shop or if it's Fenty Beauty right now. You don't know that. What you know is that.
I know what I'm wearing though. Aisha lip kit. Link in bio.
If you know, you know. I absolutely love this for you. And do you feel like you got your flowers for it from the beauty community?
Not yet.
Okay. What would that look like if you did get your flowers?
That's such a good
question.
That's
a good question. I can't lie. It wasn't written on the card.
Oh, it came
from
my
my heart.
to you.
Yeah. Wow. I really do know how to do my job.
That's a good question. Good. I'll see you.
Go on, presenter.
What would getting my flowers look like? I guess in a way I could say I have gotten my flowers, because I feel like the people who I wanted to use it, I'm seeing them use it.
Okay.
However, it's more like I guess like an industry thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like at the moment, myself and the brand are working to get the product in store. Okay. That's like the next stage for me. Okay. So I feel like once we've kind of reached that part of getting it in store, because at the moment you can only get it online or on TikTok Shop. But I feel like once it's in store and I can physically walk into a shop
and you can see it there,
I feel like people will maybe take it a bit more serious. It's not like, because you can order anything offline. It's true. Like anything. No, it's true. But to walk into an actual shop
and see it there.
Boots and see it there. Yeah. For me, that would be it.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like maybe a cheeky little award. I don't know.
Do you know what I want to see? You see that? You see Piccadilly Circus? The billboard. Yeah. I've even made the video so that when I'm there,
you can just.
Boots is doing my skincare.
Period.
It's the skincare.
Oh, the skincare.
That would be the dream. To have a skincare brand. I love that.
Chef's kiss.
Let's talk a little bit about the beauty industry. What's your opinion and take on it at the moment?
I love it, but it also grinds my gears.
Is it?
Yeah. There is a lot of rage bait that goes on.
Really?
In the beauty industry. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Unless you're tapped in, you might not recognize it.
I didn't know that.
But there's a lot of launches that happen that will, well, I don't want to say intentionally, but it looks intentional, especially as a dark-skinned girl.
Right.
So some of my favorite brands, there's brands that I've worked with, brands that I love, will come out with a product and they won't have a shade that's for me.
Right.
I'm looking at the launch, I'm scratching my head because I'm like, I can't use that product. But you invited me to come to dinner for you, you send me your PR, we've gone on brand trips together. Who's using this? Because it's not me.
I'm in the family GC.
Yeah, for real, I'm in the family GC.
Why do I not have a plate at the dinner
Literally,
table?
but there's no plate for me. I didn't
You
say
know that would tick me off.
You know what? I'm glad I have really good relationships with the people who work for the brand. So there was a launch that happened earlier this year.
Right.
And the PR people actually messaged me privately and were like, look, a product's about to launch. It's not great, the shade range. But we want to tell you on a personal level, this wasn't a decision made by the UK team.
Okay.
It's made by a global team. And they put the go-ahead for this product to go live. We just want to let you know because we know you don't play about inclusivity. That's your topic. Right. And we know you're going to call us out, but we just want you to know the call isn't coming from here.
No, A1 on them for the damage control.
Do you know what?
Well done for warning me because you know I'm going to kick off. That is so fascinating.
But also, I really appreciate the fact that when that did happen and I did call it out, so many people were like, I'm so shocked that you still called them out because you've gone on brand trips with these people. Like, you work with these people, but you still called them out. Yeah. That just shows us that you're genuine. It's like, but yeah, because inclusivity means so much to me. Why will you only be inclusive in one part and not everywhere else? Yeah, you might have my foundation shade, but where's my lip liner shade? Where's my bronzer shade? Wow. Where's my setting powder shade? You haven't got it.
I respect that highly because, to be honest, I have an issue with that. With me, it's that, well, you've paid for me to be here.
Yeah.
But that means your followers and the people watch, they can trust you.
I would like to think that they do. Wow. Because I think it's so important in this industry. I feel like also there's a bit of pressure in that actually, because you always have to be aware of what's happening with brands. So like one brand was under a lot of fire very recently, and I'd just come back from a brand trip with that same brand. And I just thought to myself,
you guys couldn't just wait.
And I thought to myself, should I still use that product, or is people gonna cancel me? Because I love their product. But it's like you always want to be on the right side of the conversation. Right. But you won't always be on the right side of the conversation. And I think I'm trying to tell myself that as much as I want to be on the right side of the conversation, I'm not always going to be. Yeah. And that's okay. Wow. Because, there's some controversial people that I've been around. I'm not going to lie. God forgive me. Well, but I did it for the community. Yeah. And that's me being real and true. There's DMs if you need to see the DMs, just saying. But when certain people invite you to come and sit with them and you think, rah, I'm doing this for the Black community in the UK, that's why I'm there. Yeah. I'm not honestly, as much as I'd like to be like, I'm doing it for myself, I'm not, because I look back to my younger self who couldn't wear makeup because she didn't see the representation. Yeah. She didn't have the representation in store. And I have a little sister who's interested in makeup, and I'm like, well, who's gonna be her representation? It's true. And she's darker than me. It's true. So it's like, okay, so if even I can't use it, and my little sister can't use it. You need to fix up. And I think you've highlighted something so important, because people love to have your opinions on the internet. Considering that you don't know us personally, you have very strong opinions about the things that we do and the choices we make. But you are going to have probably a bigger impact inside with the board of directors, with the PR team, with the CEO sat right next to you, it's probably so sipping mimosas on a boat. You're going to have more of an impact than me who's saying, oh, guys, don't use this product. Like, so it depends. You've got an opportunity to be in a room that many of us don't even have the access to. Oh, we're praying. It's on the vision board. But we're not there yet. We claim it.
Amen. But it's the fact that you're in there and you're able to have an impact.
That, for me, is the most important thing. Like, I remember I did a series where I actually physically went into store and showed the lack of range in store. Because I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, but what's your experience? Like, you can get the product, it's there. And I wanted people to see what it actually looked like going into the shop.
Hell yeah.
And being disappointed firsthand. Yeah. So I went in, I did bronzers first, and then I did lip liners. Yeah. And I remember I tagged all the brands who were lacking in the comments, and I only got a response from one.
Coming for you. Yeah. Well, you said you're not gonna not see my post.
No, 100%. And so one brand got back to me, and I was sat in a room with them. I had a meeting with them, and they said, "Look, when we saw your video, we sent it all the way to the top."
Not the top of the chain,
girl.
For those who don't know, guys, sometimes you think the people here are the ones running. There's
a whole team.
There's a whole.
So they sent it to the person to the top, and they said they took it so serious that they were like, "We need to have a meeting with this girl as soon as possible, so that she knows that within the company we are working to make a product readily available."
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. I want your honest answer. Yeah. It is 2025.
Yeah.
Why do you still think we're having it? And remember, we spoke about this before we got on this pod. We don't want to have that conversation. We've been having that conversation for years. But I just feel like, why do you think we're still having to tell brands to be inclusive? Because it almost feels deliberate at this point.
It does feel deliberate.
Because what's your excuse?
You know what? I'm tired of fighting the fight. I am. It's very exhausting. Yeah. It's so exhausting. However, if we don't keep on pushing, change isn't going to happen. Yeah, okay. It should be the bare minimum. And I hate to say it, but in 2020, when we had the whole Black Lives Matter situation, everybody was putting up their black squares. Everybody was so on being inclusive, making sure they had black representation, celebrating Black History Month. Yeah. That was only 5 years ago. Why are we still having the same conversation? Because clearly when it happened, it was performative. What? You just did it because you were like, okay, we want to stay on the right side of history. Let's make sure we're inclusive for the next 2 years. And now we're backtracking.
That's what. Okay, do you know what confusing? I actually know. I've just had a realization. I think what you've said. This is me when I think that Black Twitter represents the UK. Yeah. I think because the population of Black peoples, and then you've got women and people who wear makeup wearers, is so small. Yeah. In my head, I always think, guys, you're losing so much money. They're probably not losing as much money as you think, because the population is. I'm learning. Wow, this pod is so educational.
I love it here on a Tuesday night. We love learning.
Yeah. But I'm like, because if you were to take away ranges from a white piece of paper to a Primark paper bag, you'd be losing millions.
Oh, basically everything. Yeah. Basically everything.
But it must mean because it's not. I'm not saying they don't care, but because it doesn't matter.
But they don't care.
Okay.
That's the thing. Yep. and this is no shade, but as someone who's worked for a beauty brand and has asked that question behind the scenes, why aren't we more inclusive? And the answer to that question being, well, in terms of our target demographic, they're not buying our products.
Why do you think we're not buying your products? Because we can't
find the shade, and they're not understanding that's the correlation. Is you're not making the product available. That's why we're not buying.
Why would you? I give you my money, my hard-earned money that the UK taxes at 20%.
Literally.
Why would I give that to you and there's nothing available? Okay, no, the sense is making.
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm. Okay. What would you want to see for dark-skinned makeup artists? What kind of opportunities would you want to see in the UK space right now?
Definitely having them involved in the creative aspect of making the product. Okay. So there's a word for it. It's escaped me right now, but there is a word that's used for people who are in the room with the brand making the product. Okay. So, for example, if there's a bronzer shade, and the brand is like, oh, we don't know how dark it should go or what the undertones should be. Send people in. Like, get people in the rooms, in the labs, testing it. Because I've been to labs and I've seen what they're comparing dark skin to. Oh, if you could... I won't delve into it too much because I don't know. I don't want.
Everyone's blood pressure.
I don't want any cease and desist to be sent to me.
You have to be nice, legal.
I have to be demurred. But if you guys could see what they're comparing dark skin to and using as their baseline, you would be shocked. Because I'm sorry, where's the undertone? Where's the warmth? Where's the neutrality? Where's the pinks? Where's the olives? They just see one shade and assume
one size fits all. That's terrible.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I just feel like they just need to have more of us in the room when they're developing their products.
Okay.
That's it. That's
Okay.
it. It would make such a big difference. If you have 4 different types of dark-skinned women, brown-skinned women, light-skinned women, you will see that they are so varied.
Yeah.
And you would understand that we all don't look the same. But the thing is, if you're not used to being around black people,
You wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. You'd just think we all look the same.
I love that your answer for what you want to see the future for dark-skinned women wasn't at the end when it's time to advertise the products. You're
No.
like, take it back to the
Take it to the lab.
Take it to the lab.
Take it to the lab.
Start from there.
Yeah.
And then of course we want more representation,
Of
more
course,
influences, more.
of course.
That's
And stop
amazing.
discontinuing products. The amount of product discontinuations that have happened in the last 2 years is absolutely abysmal. All the girls talking about the Morphe trendsetter lip liner. Remember when everyone was scurrying to Morphe to get the trendsetter shade because nobody could find it anymore? Why are you discontinuing one of the deepest, it wasn't deep enough for me, but the deepest lip liner shades? Why are you discontinuing it when you know that's a staple in nearly every single black girl's lip?
It's
Like
crazy.
lip kit. Like, why are you doing that for?
What are some of your staples and things in the kit? What's in the makeup bag?
Okay, what's in the makeup bag? Oh, I like this. A little segment.
No, do you get what
What's
is
in the
it?
makeup-
What is in? Okay, guys, on the That's the T-shirt, we are gonna play what is in Aisha's makeup bag.
Okay. So right now, my go-to blush, it has to be like a berry undertone blush. So my 2 go-tos at the moment, there's one by Tower 28, which is in collaboration with a creator called Tony Bravo.
Love Tower
Snaps to
28,
Tony,
lip
love
gloss.
you. Big up you, Tony. You're doing big numbers in the US for the dark-skinned girls. Appreciate you. She also did a collab with a brand. She came up with 2 blush shades. They both eat. One's like orangey, one's quite berry shaded. So get the berry shade. It's stunning. And then Trigwell Cosmetics, they have a shade called Mulberry Muse. Chef's kiss. Chem Beauty, have to give them a shout out every single time. Date Night, that liquid blush.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
I haven't put her down. She is very, very much expired, but I'm not done with her yet.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
You'll be done with her.
Yeah,
She's not
I will be done
yeah.
with her. But because you only need a spec,
Word.
it lasts for so long.
Longevity.
Which is what we love. I'm also enjoying HMB. Love their concealer. They've just launched a new one. I'm very excited to try that. I have quite a few foundation faves, so I can't give you one.
Give us a couple, because you know me. I'm switching. I'm a NARS babe through and through.
Oh, I love a NARS.
NARS has. I literally recently just switched from Radiant to matte.
Oh, okay. And how are you finding the difference?
I'm never going back.
Oh,
and I'm a dry skin. But
have you tried light reflecting?
Don't make me spend more money.
I'm sorry.
Don't make me spend more.
No, light reflecting is really good.
Do you know what it means to have a £40 foundation?
Eee.
Let them take it at the
It's
airport.
expensive.
I will rain down hell. They took my
So would I.
Morphe setting spray one time, the jumbo one. I was ready to fight TSA.
No.
That's still raw. I don't even want to talk about it.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, foundations.
Foundation.
What are we loving?
We've got Huda Beauty. We've got NARS. We've got Lancome. We've got Benefit.
I knew Lancome was good.
It's tea.
I knew Lancome.
Even Elf Cosmetics for drugstore.
Elf?
They've got this satin finish foundation. It's like £9.
Elf is for the girls that are on a budget.
Yeah,
even those
man.
who are not, just who are good with money.
Honestly, NYX have a really good foundation. That can't stop, won't stop.
I have not checked. I think India wears NYX.
It's so good.
Oh my goodness.
It's so good. Like the drugstore girlies,
If you know, you know.
if you know, you know. But you have to go with the ones that were like based in America first.
And then they came to the UK.
Yeah, because
nothing
they get
good
it.
Comes from the
Yeah,
UK.
because they get it. Otherwise, the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Setting sprays. Who are we with at the moment? Because I'm not married to a setting spray at the moment.
Oh, you're not. Do you have a roster?
I do love Elf. I mix Elf and Morphe, but I'm not married to them.
Okay.
This could be an open relationship.
Okay.
Who do we love for setting sprays?
At the minute, I'm going through I've gone back to the roots. I'm with Urban Decay again.
Oh, you are. You took it.
I took it way back.
As in the purple.
But I might have to reel it in.
Okay.
Because they've just changed the formula.
Why do you guys do that? No, makeup brands. Why do you do that?
But it's because they broke apart from their partner, which is called Skin. I think it's called Skin Diva.
This is that
Skin
breaking up with
Diva?
your favorite ex, and now you can't go to this place
Girl,
where it always
I'm
hangs
going
out.
over to that side because apparently the new formula is.
Well,
The girls are saying cut the cameras, dead ass. because it's just not giving. So I've got all my old formulas that I was given in PR. So I am holding on to those.
You know when you use it, use it with care.
Literally.
Because this is gold dust.
No, for real.
Ooh, primer.
Ooh.
Do you know why? I used to be, for the longest time, I used to be a hydro grip
Okay.
girl. I recently changed to one size. I haven't gone back.
Are you an oily girl?
I am.
Okay.
Okay, no. Okay, it's hard to explain. I'm actually very dry, but I put a lot of oils in my face because I have dry skin.
Right.
So I put the oil in to suck it out.
Got you.
Does
okay.
Does it make
that
sense?
It's making sense. It's making
one
sense.
size works with me.
That, you see how I asked?
That's how I know you know. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I'm actually having the best time ever.
Screaming, I love this.
Oh.
Okay, so in terms of primers, my go-to, and they know this because I'm the Wishery queen, but the Beauty Crop Wishery primer is the little red primer.
Okay.
You might have seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, another one.
Love that. But also the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm.
That blurring balm, Afro Nation, it saved me. But that for me only works if I showered a couple of hours before and that my face has been creamed. I can't use it like one size. I can shower, cream, put it on top.
Okay. That one needs a bit of time.
I need to marinate a base.
That one, I feel like. So I made a video about this actually. It's not made for everyone. It's not. It's made for oily people. That's what it's made for. A lot of the Danessa Myricks products are made with oily skin in mind. It's all about placement. Again, learning your face. So I know that I'm oily here, on my lids, on the sides of my nose and on my chin. So where am I going to place it? Here, my lids, here, and on my chin. So it's just about learning the placement of the products. Yeah, you got to learn your face. You really, really do.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm learning so much. Yeah. You mentioned e.l.f. Talk to me about some of the highlights this year. Give me a list of your top 3 highlights of the brands and things that you've done.
Okay. Oh, this year, definitely going on the e.l.f. brand trip was a big highlight because they sponsored Afro Nation, which for me, big kudos to them because there have been 0 big brands, especially beauty brands, that have sponsored Black events. And
Afro Nation is
when I got that invite, I said, Afro Nation. For sure.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time in terms of enjoying myself, but I was working.
Okay, it's funny that
say that.
So
now, Deep, you're at Afro Nation. Now, Deep, how you were at Afro Nation.
Oh, guys, I was putting out content. I was editing in bed.
This is what I'm saying.
Buzzball in left hand, camera
but
in
were
the
you
other.
editing on site is the question.
What?
Yeah.
Am I sick?
Yeah. No, but
I might have a...
But what was in my... Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, that's why, guys, read your contracts.
No, they told us beforehand, but we thought we were going to be in like, maybe like they'd set up a little room. Maybe
no, they said then
no,
and
they
there.
said there and there. I was listening to Gabsy and I'm trying to edit my video. It was mad.
Yeah, as friends.
Literally, and I'm there like, as friends.
And you know you have to even put it here so you make sure that...
Literally.
Like, don't piss me off, man.
It was stressful. I'll be so honest. It was so stressful. But it was a good time.
I'm so glad.
Especially because the last time I went was the very first Afro Nation. So it'd been a couple of years.
So you've had the best experience. Mate, this is my third. Can you imagine, guys? I'm going for a 3rd year in a row. It's actually enough at this point.
No, as you should. Enjoy yourself.
No, I've told myself this year, next year,
Yeah.
I will be going with the brand. Who? Havana Club, if you want me, I want it.
No, Havana,
Spotify,
Converse,
let me do
Spotify.
your content.
Yeah,
I did
man.
meet the team at e.l.f. They were so lovely.
No,
I know
lovely.
because I kept going back for products. All my setting sprays in my primer. Thank you. I paid nothing for that.
Love that.
That when security checked my bag, things were falling out. Primers and I did that. I did what I needed to do. I have to ask, like, these are all amazing wins and opportunities.
Yeah.
This content creating journey of yours.
Yeah.
Has it always been win after win after win?
Oh my God. Humbly, it's been a really good past year.
Amazing.
It really has.
I love that.
I feel like the L's that I've taken have been in my personal life.
Yeah.
I don't think they've been career based.
Yeah.
But it's been a really good year.
That's
to the point where
glory to
sometimes
glory.
I get worried. Like, we're coming up to the end of 2025 now, and I'm like, how the hell are we going to do better next year?
How are you going to top up next year?
That's how I felt beginning of this year. I was like, how are we going to top up?
But
last
we
year?
serve a limitless God.
A limitless.
You know, I sometimes feel that I'm like, is this as good as it's going to get? Like, how
you
can
know
this
what?
get
One
better?
thing I love about God, is you ask him that question, show me how good it can get, and he looks at you and he does this.
He does this.
And he goes, Say less.
Yeah. No, word.
Say
Word.
less. Because had you have told me everything that I've achieved this year would have happened this year, I'd be like,
Would you really?
yeah.
Wow.
Especially because it's so soon into my career.
I think that's the
to
nicest
have a
part.
lip kit. You search up Aisha lip kit on Google. Search it up right now. Aisha lip kit on Google. It comes up.
No word.
A year ago, that wouldn't have happened.
It's true.
So it's like I look at these things and I'm like, I'm so grateful.
That's.
I think that's why I remain grateful.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm still working on my life outside of my job, and there's a lot of things that I'm trying to gauge and get into and whatnot. But I definitely feel like in terms of my career, if there's anything I can stand 10 toes on, my career's been really, really, really good.
And that is amazing. That's just gone from glory to glory.
Honestly.
You mentioned something that I kind of want to get into. You said like some of the dips and the L's has been in personal lives.
Yeah.
Has there been anything in particular that's like, you don't even know what I'm going through in this life?
Yeah, I feel like, so I lost my mum 3 years ago. So I'm guardian to my little brother and sister and have been since she passed. And I feel like a lot of people again, it's social media. We only show of course we are going to show our highlights, but it's tough being a guardian. It is so hard because raising teenagers.
How old are your siblings?
So they are now 13 and 16. But when our mum passed, my sister was 10 and my brother was 12. So
I thought I was going to do this. No, I didn't know he was 10. My
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So my little sister was 10. My little brother was 12. He was in his first year of primary school. My little sister was in year 5. And it happened the last month of... So everyone goes in summer holidays in July, right? So my mum passed away in July. So they were just about to finish my little brother was about to finish his first year of secondary school. And my little sister was about to finish year 5, going to year 6. And it just... Everything changed.
This is crazy.
Everything changed. And I can't express how much of a... Because it happened when I was 25. And I feel like to some people, you hear 25 and you're like, oh, but you're grown. I still felt like I was a child. And I feel like the difficult part for me was... I feel like some people got that I was still a child, but some people also treated me like, well, you're an adult. Like, let's sort it out.
Yeah.
And that was the difficult part for me because it was like, well, nobody understands what it's like to go from being the big sister to now being technically mum.
But that's not even just that. That was still your mum as well.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is... Smile and wave, boys.
Literally.
No, do you know what? I think, and not to take away from your experience, I think the fortunate part, you got to experience your mum. Do we need tissue?
Yeah, please.
Can we have a bit
Sorry.
tissue, please? Thanks. Do you know what I think? I'm only. I'm. Do you know what? I think the best part, and correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you need some?
Yes, please. Thank you. It's not about me. No, it's oh
my gosh.
I think even though you were 25, I think the blessing in disguise, if you don't mind me saying, is the fact that at least you got to experience your mum as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult.
And I feel like a lot of my grief is guilt grief.
Yeah.
That my siblings didn't get that same experience.
Yeah.
Because my little brother's doing his GCSEs right now. And I think, wow, when I was doing my GCSEs, my mum was here and I could ask her questions.
Yeah.
And then like my brother on my dad's side was asking me about uni. He was like, oh, I really want to do this at uni. What would you recommend I do for my A-levels? And I don't know. Like, I'm grateful I got to experience her till 25. But I grieve a lot of the things that my little brother and sister are going to go through and not have.
Oh, let me just ask mum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the hardest part, I think.
At that point, when it happened, you were 25. Where were you in this? Like, oh my gosh, no, because...
Girl.
I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because I'm on it.
No, it's okay.
Oh. Like, where were you in the stage of your career at the time when it happened?
I was 2 months into my job at Rimmel London.
Oh my gosh.
So my mum, unfortunately, never got to.
Oh, I should not. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. My mum didn't get to see the manifestations of my goals and dreams. I hate the fact that she only saw the part before, which was the person who had the dream and was working towards it and spending ridiculous hours of the night applying makeup.
No words.
And her coming to my room and being like, but you're not going anywhere. Why are you putting makeup on your face? Because she didn't understand the vision.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, she was really unwell towards the end of her life.
Okay.
So I remember days into me working into Rimmel, she got admitted into hospital. And that was my first time kind of getting that responsibility of looking after my siblings. And then a month later, she was admitted again, but she stayed in hospital for longer. And then weeks later, she passed away. So it was a lot because it was at the very, very beginning of me taking my content creation seriously.
Yeah.
And I could never be like, oh, mom, I'm doing this. Oh, mom, I'm doing that. She never got to see that. And I think that's why when I came out with my lip kit, I had to honor my mum in that.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know, one of the lip liner shades, I named it after my mum because her favorite shade to wear on her lips was purple. So I created a purple lip shade literally inspired by my mum's favorite like lipstick shade, and I called it Sade, which is my mum's name. And I felt like because she's not here, I still want to honor her in the best way.
Yeah.
And so when I had my lip kit, that was me doing that because she couldn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't here to cheer me on and to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she didn't really get to see anything. She really, really didn't.
Hey, you okay? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Because we cried. We need it.
Screaming. You're like me. We both laugh when we're
No, that's what I do. People think I'm sick. But
no. Oh God.
It's just to put it together.
Yeah.
Oh my
Lord.
goodness.
Yeah. It's a lot.
I think she knew though.
Yeah.
I think mothers know their daughters. It might not make sense, and when you really think about it, when your parents are like, no, focus on school, it's only because they're just like, okay, I can see this can really go somewhere because you're willing to put in the effort.
Yeah.
But rather them seeing it as something necessarily to encourage, they're like, okay, let me protect them from it because it's the unknown. But there's no way with your tenacity, your personality, your drive that she didn't think, okay, there's a version where this thing kicks off. But I love the fact that you honored her. Oh my gosh, that one. that will do it.
Nah, I had to. Yeah, there was no way that I was. When they said, "Oh, you can pick the shade names," I was like, perfect. Because I think at first I was gonna be all like silly and like call them like all these like chocolatey names and whatnot, like food inspired names. But I was like, actually, this is a moment for me to imprint myself as a creator with a collab with a product, and I definitely decided to name a lot of them after myself. But also, I'm a very proud Nigerian babe. The fact that one of my products is named Teniola, you're going to say a Yoruba name.
Who are you wearing?
Teniola. You're gonna say it with him, and it makes me so proud every time I see people tag me in their videos of all walks of life are saying a Yoruba name.
Yeah.
I almost feel like, although I don't speak my language fluently, in some ways it's like my mum's legacy living on.
Exactly.
Despite the fact that she's not here.
Yeah.
From naming one product after her to then having one that has like a proper Nigerian name. Like,
What do you think she'd say about all of this?
Oh, I know the sort of person she is. She would be like, my daughter. She has a product in. Have you seen?
No, she'd be sending it to the
GC or
WhatsApp status.
I'm screaming.
I think she'd be so proud of it. honestly.
Yeah, man.
And your siblings, what do they want to do in their future?
You know what? I'm really not on them per se, because I remember being
we were there.
that age and not knowing what I wanted to, because I didn't know what I wanted to. When I was talking to my younger brother, he's just started doing his GCSEs. He was asking me about A-levels and he was like, what subjects do you think I should do? And I was like, I don't
What do you
know.
like? What do you like to do?
You might need to do your research,
Yeah,
bro.
what are you asking me
Like,
for?
literally. But like, I completely understand, because I feel like when you turn 15, 16, that's when all the pressure of, so
Yeah.
what do you want to be when you're older?
I'm like, whoa,
Well,
guys, I don't even know what I
I've
want to have for breakfast
barely
tomorrow.
even
Yay.
finished my GCSEs.
Yeah.
Can I land first? Is that possible?
No, it's true.
So like, I tell my siblings all the time, if there's something that you're passionate about, how can I help you water that passion?
Yeah.
So like, my little brother is very sporty. He likes to do sports. Okay. Do you need football boots? Do you want to join a new team?
Wow.
How often do you want to go football? All of these different things. Push him to do that.
You're really responsible for
Yeah.
them. It's not just. I think it's now putting it into perspective. I mean, I have my 10-year-old brother, and it's very much dropping him off at school, pick him up. It's a shift. When I'm ready to clock off,
Exactly.
Go back to your parents.
Yeah, literally.
But you was really there signing permission slips, showing up for parents' evening.
Girl.
At the same time as launching this career.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Guys, give this girl her flag. Honestly, I'm so excited for this episode to come out. I kid you not, because I feel like people are just going to see a depth to you that you'll recognize. This wasn't just sheer hard work. You don't know what people are going through.
Yeah, man.
You don't know what they had to overcome.
I hope people understand that it's my drive. Whenever I say on my videos, like, my drive are my siblings, I'm sure people are like, yeah, sure.
What a nice sister.
Yeah, that's cute. But it's actually like, no, because I need for them to see what they didn't get to see with my mum, which was someone who is going after what they really,
100%.
really, really want. And that's not to say that my mum didn't.
Yeah.
She gave a lot.
Yeah.
And when she became a parent, she had to sacrifice a lot.
Yeah.
And so didn't get to do the things that she really, really wanted to do. And I tell my siblings all the time, hard work always pays off. And I always say to them, look at me, I'm in my bed editing. Do you want to do something like this one day?
Where's the office today? In my blanket.
In my blanket, in my pajamas.
I haven't brushed
Literally.
my teeth today.
I've
Nope.
always like to them, if you work hard, and I always say that you saw every single part of my life. You saw me when I went to secondary school.
Yeah.
You saw me when I went to uni. You were there when I got my degree. You saw me when I got my first big girl job. And now look at me, self-employed, doing what I love every single day. That can be you too. Put the hard work in. And I had that conversation with my little brother. He's just gone into his second year of GCSEs. Wow. That boy has been so on it. When he was in like the last few weeks of his summer holidays, he started doing his flashcards. Wow. He goes to revision sessions. He's like, well, I'm not playing about. Like, I'm like, yeah, lock in.
That's the attitude.
Lock in, exactly. Because work hard, play harder. No. The hard work you put in, you can enjoy it.
It's true.
You can actually enjoy it. And I think that's really what spurs me on. And I also know, like we mentioned earlier, the God I serve.
Oof. Only do it.
I'm not even at my full form yet.
Oh,
we're only a year in. If this is what happens a year in.
Can you imagine year 5, year 10?
This is what I'm saying. And I don't say that to brag or anything like that. I just genuinely believe if I can keep going at the momentum that I'm going at, and I trust and believe that God has got me, there's nothing I can't achieve.
This is what I'm saying. I'm so, oh my gosh, we've laughed. Oh my gosh, we've
laughed, we've cried.
We've done a lot, but you're doing the thing. And I think you are a testimony to the new generation of parents, because we won't necessarily be traditional. Like how you explained it, your mum came in, it was giving a lot to set the foundation. Foundation set. No pun intended. Foundation set. Now, what is it that we want to do? How are we going to make it work for us? You've done it with makeup. Yeah. Hopefully I'm doing it with the presenting thing.
And you will.
Amen.
And
it will happen.
It
will happen. I do want to talk about some of your other family members and influences in your life.
Oh.
The particular influence I want to talk about, that is your hand heavy at the moment.
It's so heavy.
Is your
I've been trying to raise it, but it's a bit heavy. It's just a bit.
Girl. Congratulations. She's a fiance.
I'm a fiance. As of last week.
Congratulations. By the time this comes out,
it will be like weeks
ago. But congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
Just paint me a picture of like, how did he ask you? Like,
oh, you know what? The story.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I've been so itching to tell.
I know
this.
you even held back telling me earlier because I want to hear it for the first time on the pod.
Okay.
Oh, I want to.
Okay, get comfy.
Let me get comfortable.
Okay. I'm scared. So I have to give you the full context before we get to the actual proposal.
Set the scene.
Right. So we had a plan to go to Jamaica for his friend's wedding. It's been in the diary for a year. Okay. We've known about this for time. Okay. Right. So when we were talking about going to Jamaica for this wedding, he had basically, he being my fiance, by the way, instilled, sorry, I'm screaming, this is good. I'm just legally left-handed now.
Be like, guys, what's the time?
Oh yeah, what's that? I'm screaming.
Hi.
But no, literally. So he basically instilled the idea in my brain that another couple who were going to the wedding were getting engaged.
Okay.
So he was entertaining this idea of, oh yeah, my boy keeps looking at prices for engagements at the hotel. It's looking like 5K, da 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 da. So I'm like, rah, like your friend is really going in. Like, love that. We're going for a wedding and a proposal. Sick.
Love
like,
is in
love,
the
love
air.
is in the air, for real. Let me even take some of that. No, for real, literally. So the whole time, my thought processes were going for a wedding and then a potential proposal. So that's where my mind was at the whole time.
Okay.
So now, coming up to Jamaica, coming closer and closer, he's like, oh yeah, one of my other boys is saying he's gonna get proposed to. I was like, rah, okay. Everybody, I was like, right, everybody is. But the thing is, his friendship circle, a lot of his friends were getting married. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not even pressed because my time will come eventually. Yeah, but it just wasn't at the forefront of my mind.
You wasn't thinking.
I wasn't thinking about it.
Oh wow.
So a week before we go to Jamaica, I get a text message from my dad.
I don't know where this is going. Please continue.
And my dad goes, so your other half is coming to the house today. Are you coming with him? Now, spoiler alert, I had no idea that my other half was going to my dad's house.
Dad.
And so I've gone to my dad. He's never told me that he was coming to come see you. Like, what's happening? So he says, call me. I've gone, oh no.
Oh, whenever your dad says, call me, oh my days, I'm just like,
so I've called him now. I've called him now. And he's gone, I've blown it. I said, blown what? He's like, oh, nothing. I'm like, Dad, honestly, I'm confused because the only reason why he would come, and I've started getting into a fit of giggles because I'm like, there's no way that I'm getting engaged. I'm not getting excited. I'm like, ah. So then my dad's like, oh, I've blown it. I was like, yeah, but you've ruined the surprise now.
You really told me, like, what's your problem?
Literally, you could have said, you could have asked him and been like, what's going on? Oh. But no. So I've gone, okay.
That's such a dad thing though.
Honestly.
That's actually such a
So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything to my other half.
Okay.
I'll wait for him to say something to me. Okay. But I've messaged my girls group chat and I've got, guys, I think I'm getting engaged.
He's gone to ask my dad for permission.
My dad is going to ask my dad for permission. Yes. And they're like, Aisha, what? No way. Nah, I don't think so. Oh. They shut it down. But not in a way that was like, you're not getting proposed to. But in a way that was like, girl, like, be so for real. Like, there would have been other signs. Like, you would have seen it.
My friends can gaslight me into just... No, because in my heart, I can know.
Yeah.
And my friends can talk me into thinking, oh, maybe I'm overthinking.
Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. They were just like, girl, because we know you. You've probably even filmed a video saying, oh, I'm probably getting engaged. And I was like, you're right, I have.
It's nice to have friends.
I was screaming, no, for real. So we'll get to this. Anyway, so my other half has messaged me now. And he's gone, oh, by the way, we're meant to go to your dad's this weekend, but I completely forgot to tell you. So we've messed up the plan. So in my brain, I've gone, oh, well, we did see my dad 2 months ago. Maybe we did make plans and I've just forgotten about it.
Yeah, because life was busy.
Because life has been busy. Yeah. It's genuine Jamaica's mistake. Coming up. Yeah. You know, we're not really thinking about anything. That's true. So I've gone, okay. Then my dad,
gaslighting in this story
the gaslighting, and then my dad messages me and he's like, oh, such a shame that you and Daniel couldn't come this weekend, but it's okay. We'll see you when you're back from Jamaica. So
not
everybody
think that I had plans with my father.
Literally.
I forgot said plans with him.
Literally.
And he's rescheduled. Wow.
Literally.
Wow.
Now, on our way to Jamaica, my other half now tells me that we're going skiing, right? He's like, oh my God, I've booked us a trip. We're going skiing. This is so exciting. I'm like, so to look after.
Let me go from the sun to the snow.
No, I was like, we're going in the Alps. Okay. So I'm getting excited, thinking, okay, there's something to look forward to after the trip.
Right.
This is all gaslighting, by the way. We're going to get to it. Hold on. So the wedding comes and goes. Wedding was fantastic, by the way. Shout out the newlyweds. Wedding was sensational. Absolutely beautiful. Bride and groom, the venue, chef's kiss. So a few days after the wedding, I want to say like 4 days after the wedding, we had a plan as the bridal party, plus me and my other half, to go for dinner. So in the group chat, I remember that day I was really pissed off because I was like, why are we not making plans? Like, we're a big group. Let's do, we're in Jamaica. Like, come on, guys, let's go outside. Yeah. Nobody wanted to do anything. We stayed at the hotel all day. So we went to Water Park, went to a phone party. The phone party was lit.
I do love a phone party.
It was lit.
Jamaicans know how to get
Yeah,
down.
Jamaicans know how to get
Bay,
down.
they know how to get down.
They know how to get down. So then we got back from the phone party, got ready. I remember my other half was like, oh, are you doing a get ready with me? Because if you are, make sure you give yourself enough time to film because I don't need to rush tonight because I know yesterday you was rushing. And I thought,
that's a man that even
that's really
even
appreciative.
said, babe, make sure you have enough time
to get
do
ready.
your content.
Right? So I've done my content now. We've all rushed downstairs. Everybody's getting ready. We're running slightly late, and I can tell he's a bit pissed off. But I thought, oh, he's made the booking. He doesn't want us to be late for the booking, right? So we get in the minivan. We make our way to the dinner. We get to a beach now, and I'm like, where's this venue?
Guys, stop playing games with me.
I'm like, where's this venue? I'm in my heels, mind you, because I thought we were going to a restaurant. So, I've dressed the part. We've now gone down to the beach, so we've had to walk down. So I'm in my heels in the sand. I was thinking, oh Lord Jesus, these people think I'm so this influencer in our heels on the beach.
So how pretentious.
Literally how pretentious.
Guys, you told me we was going to dinner.
Literally. And then to the corner of my eye, I see a will you marry me on the beach. I'm like, someone's getting engaged on the beach. Like I'm getting gas. And I thought to myself, I'm trying to look at my other half, like, is it one of the people that you said is getting engaged? So I'm thinking, this is that moment. So then everybody's like, I guess acting a bit weird, but I thought, this is the moment this girl's gonna get engaged. So my other half, he's basically gone, okay, I feel sick. And I'm like, why do you feel sick? And he's like, I've been drinking loads today. I took too many shots. It was a lie. It was to crack me in the whip of the lie. The web of the lie. So we're walking down the beach now, and he's making a joke like, Lord, these lot think that one of us is getting married? That's a joke. So we're laughing and kikiing. Next thing you know, what do I hear? Ariana Grande. My favorite artist is Ariana Grande. And all of a sudden, it's clicked. He's grabbed my hand. We're walking down the beach towards the will you marry me? And all of the bridal party have their phones up like this, following us down the beach.
I need more tissue.
When I tell you, I've never experienced like a surprise birthday party. None of that. I've never really experienced that. But that day, shock. I'm a crier. I couldn't even cry because I was so shocked. And because obviously the whole allegation of me getting proposed to got shut down. It wasn't even in my mind. It wasn't even in my mind. And there it was, sunset on the beach in Jamaica. I got proposed to, and that's the story. That's the story of this.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh my
why am I crying?
Oh my gosh, nah.
I'm screaming.
Aisha,
That's my life partner.
I'm begging, let me create the content at this. I'll do it for free.
I'm screaming.
Do you?
It was beautiful.
Do you know what?
It was so thoughtful because I always told him,
no, stop. Give me a second.
Because I always told him I don't want it to be in a public space.
Yeah.
I only want it to be with either people that we know.
Yeah.
Or private.
Yeah.
So the fact that it was on a private beach.
Yeah.
Just me, like it felt like I don't really remember there being anyone else. I locked in. Yeah, I locked in.
The fact that it was so personalized.
Yeah.
You know,
the music, everything was pink. You know, I told you pink's my favorite color.
Your favorite color.
All the flower arrangements. There were petals on the beach leading up to the candles. Everything was pink. It was beautiful.
In an era where I feel like people marry people they hate. Yeah.
Do you know how refreshing it is?
Oh my. Marry someone that they love and they know.
Yeah. He knows me so well.
That man loves you.
Yeah, I love him too, man.
Oh my
I love
days.
him so much. And I get to call him my life partner. Don't be getting all giddy and girly.
That's the T-shirts for the real lover girls.
No, for real.
No, the real lovers.
I'm screaming.
The real ones.
Yeah.
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to do your makeup for the wedding?
That is such a good question.
I want to know who, yeah.
I have one makeup artist on my radar, only because she did my makeup for my lip kit.
Okay.
And when I showed my other half my makeup that day, he said, she better do your makeup for the wedding because...
Yeah, she did.
And I said, okay, Fez. So shout out Rance MUA. You did your big one. She could potentially be my MUA for my birthday. For my wedding.
I love that.
I don't know anyone else. I've never been that girl who has like a secret folder of like
the
wedding
things.
vendors.
No,
And
first.
no.
I love that.
Yeah.
I meant to ask you.
Yeah.
How did you guys actually meet?
Okay, so we met on Hinge just before the pandemic.
From the panoramic.
Just for the panoramic. To be specific, the Friday before this country went into lockdown was our first date.
Hinge better sponsor.
You know what? I've messaged my manager. I'm like, we need to. This is a Hinge success story.
And you even met before Hinge got ghetto.
Yeah.
Because post-pandemic, Hinge.
My friends have been going through the trenches.
Not only we are in the trenches are in us. It's diabolical out here. Obviously, we mentioned about how he supports your career and stuff, but like, how would you say he's played a part in you getting to where you are today?
You know what? I said this to him the other day. I was like, how when you met me, which would have been 2020, so I hadn't even started my role at Rimmel or anything like that. I hadn't really. I said I started taking content creation 2021. But when I met him, I told him I would love to be a content creator or an influencer. And obviously, when you say that out loud, it's like, okay. But like,
doesn't everyone
want to do that? But like the fact that I have actually been able to, over the years, not just say that I want to do it, but then to become the person I told him I wanted to become in the time that we've been together. He has supported every single move of mine.
Wow.
That guy, he got me my first vanity, like the vanity that I use till this day.
Wow.
That's the vanity that he got me.
Like
he invests. I will never forget. I told him that I need a MacBook. And I told him I was going to be investing in one. And I remember our anniversary came and I was not expecting it. The boy bought me a MacBook. He said, yeah, you said you wanted to do your content thing, right? Here's your MacBook.
If you wanted to.
Do you know what? And it's not even just about the buying me of stuff. It's the support.
It's the support behind it.
Exactly. Like, especially with like losing my mum.
Yeah.
I can't explain to you what having a partner who is right by your side through losing a parent. And I feel like that is the true test because I was up, down, left, right. I was everywhere, but he kept me grounded the whole time. He was a shoulder to cry on, someone to make me laugh, someone to keep me company. And you change a lot when you grieve.
Yeah.
And he just continued to be open-minded to who I was becoming and who I was at that time. And I'm just really, really grateful. He's just so supportive.
Hold on to that.
I will not let him go.
Both hands,
Hello,
both feet.
hello. I'm not letting go.
We can't wait. When are you hoping to walk down the aisle?
Oh, you know what? We're only a weekend.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, it's still early days.
It's early days.
Maybe season 3.
I'll come back.
I love that. And I guess my last question to you is like, what can we be expecting for you? What's that collabs? What's next? Like, where's Aisha trying to go? Because I said this in every episode.
Yeah.
Cash sat there and talked about Love Island. He went and won
the manifestation.
This is the manifestation so far.
Hey,
what can we expect from you in 2026?
In 2026,
or just the future in general.
I would say in the future, expect a business, if not businesses, from me. I can't attest to what it could be right now because I feel like people will be like beauty and like put that label, but I'm open to it. I love that. I feel like I'm very open to the idea of having a beauty business one day. Don't know what. It could be a brand. Yeah. It could be mentorship. It could be something.
Yeah.
But I definitely know I want that in the future. But also, I guess a more well-rounded version of who I am now.
Yeah.
I think above all else, as much as success is something that I chase, I just want to be a happy person.
I love that.
I just want to be happier than what I am now. That's all I want. Like, I still hope that I have my faith. I hope that my siblings are thriving. I hope that my family is thriving.
Yeah.
That's all I can ask for.
I see it.
That's all I can pray for.
Amen.
But yeah, if success comes, amazing. I love what I do. Hopefully I'm continuing doing that. But yeah, above all else, just for myself and the people around me to be happier. That's it.
I love that. Guys, can we please give Aisha a round of applause for coming on the That's the Tea show?
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Nah, we did it all today. We done it all. Guys, thank you so much for watching the That's the Tea show with me, your host, Miss Tee Moyo.